Many people love fast food, but unfortunately, fast food restaurants have been known to take advantage of that devotion. Whether it's shady business practices or misleading advertising, here are all the ways your favorite eateries might be scamming you. The McRib, a scam in plain sight. McDonald's has been hawking its iconic McRib for so long that it's easy to forget that it's just ground pork shaped by a machine to look like rib meat, slathered in barbecue sauce. One Reddit user offered up a peek behind the curtain, and it's definitely weird. Turns out the patties arrive at your local McDonald's flash frozen, pink, and in the same rib shape you're familiar with. But uncooked and sauceless, they're not exactly appetizing. Considering the hype that attends each new McRib promotion, you'd think Mickey D's would be serving up something special, but it's basically just a jazzed-up hot dog molded into the shape of something you'd much rather be eating. Not so special specialties. When did Big Macs and Ultimate Cheeseburgers and Bacon Kings get so expensive? A trip through the drive-thru isn't quite the bargain it used to be, but some frugal Redditors have proven that you can chow down on that specialty burger or something very close without feeling like you've been scammed out of cash. You just have to know how to order. For example, instead of forking over the big bucks for a Big Mac, just buy 2 McDoubles for $1 a piece. Hold the ketchup and mustard and pay an extra quarter for Big Mac sauce. Or if you're at Jack in the Box, instead of ordering a pricey double bacon cheeseburger, just get 2 $1 junior bacon cheeseburgers, take off one of the buns, and make your own specialty sandwich for roughly $2 cheaper than the menu price. Topping trickery. Once upon a time, McDonald's had 2 quarter-pounder options on their menu, one with cheese and one without. The cheesy option justifiably cost more than the naked burger, as is the practice on most restaurant menus. But at some point, Mickey D's removed that cheeseless option, and your only recourse now is to order a quarter-pounder without cheese while still paying for those fine slices of American that you don't actually get. Sounds like a scam to us. A lawsuit was brought against McDonald's in the spring of 2018, in fact, over this very practice. It claimed in part that customers continued to be overcharged for these products by being forced to pay for 2 slices of cheese, which they do not want, order, or receive to be able to purchase their desired product. The obvious question is, why can't a bazillion-dollar company take the 30-cent hit instead of passing it on to the customer? Freshness fail. As fast food joints are making a push to serve better food, you often see phrases like freshly made describing the fare. While consumers know not to expect a farm-to-table experience when they hit the drive-thru, those words must mean something, right? Maybe not. According to a few former employees who spilled the tea on Reddit, a lot of that made fresh food is more like frozen than reheated food. One former Tim Hortons employee had this to say: "The always fresh stuff is kind of bullshit. The donuts, the eggs, and the breakfast sandwich and any baked good was all frozen, put in the oven, and then served." One former Panera employee revealed that quite a bit of the chain's offerings are far from fresh. All soups came in frozen and we just heated them up in plastic bags. This goes for the mac and cheese as well, and many of the pastries, cookies, etc. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean the food is bad, but it's a bit deceptive if you go in thinking you're getting a meal that's been prepared in-house that day. A smokescreen of health. According to a 2009 study published in the Journal of Consumer Research, the mere presence of healthy menu items can make you feel better about your overall fast food choices, even if those choices are ultimately greasy fat bombs. The phenomenon is called vicarious goal fulfillment. You feel better about eating junk from a place with plenty of non-junk, essentially. So fast food places profit by offering these items even if people aren't actually buying them. Another misconception is that these healthier options really are healthy. Spoiler alert, they're usually not. As one of the study's authors explains, it always drives the question of healthier versus healthy. Burger King's Satis fries, for example, are healthier than normal French fries, but they're not healthy. So if you really do want to eat healthy at a fast food joint, do your own research and don't let the restaurant guide your decisions. And don't be fooled into thinking healthier means healthy overall.